Alright, ready to continue racing? We're going to make a dragster now. As you can see, this guy takes a few more balloons. I've already made the back wheels using the technique I used before, only this time I used a 646 to make them much larger. Same technique as we did with the 350, but only with the 646. When you get ready to do that, get ready for some fun because you're going to be wrestling. I blew it up about 4 to 5 inches, tie it off, and then do the same technique to get the wheels. Now for the body, we've got a red 260. I've inflated, leaving about a 4-inch tail. A red 160, also without a 4-inch tail. A silver 160. I haven't blown this up a little more than halfway, but we're not going to use all of it. You only need about 14 or so inches of it. Likewise for the black 160, that'll be part of the front wheels. I've blown it up also about halfway, maybe a little more, but we're not going to use all of it either. And then a clear 260. We're going to start first off with our red 260. What I'm going to do, start by making a little 1/2-inch bubble and make this a pinch twist to start. Now we're going to come down about a 3.5-inch bubble, make another 1/2-inch bubble, make that a pinch twist. Come forward about 2.5 inches here, and we're going to make a pair of pinch twists here. This will be where we'll lock our back wheels in. So, make 2 pinch twists there. And we're going to come forward about probably 2.5 inches from that. 2 more pinch twists. Get those opposite each other there. Then about another 3-inch bubble. And again, 2 more pinch twists. And then we're going to take what we have left of this piece here and come back along beside that one into those pinch twists. And we're going to get those pretty close to the same size so it'll lay flat. Twist that into those 2 pinch twists there. And then we're going to take this excess off. Secure our loose end. And there's the beginning of our dragster. Now we're going to take our red 160. First we're going to make 4 little bubbles, about 1.5 inches long. And we'll get them all pretty close to the same size. Then we're going to take, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the excess, but keep it inflated because we'll need it in a minute. And hopefully hang on to that. There we go. Just re-inflate that. Now I just have to refine my little bubbles here. There we go. Now we're back to where we started. 4 little bubbles. I'm going to tie these 2 ends together. Now make sure you get in with a knot in the middle. Pull it in and then twist those together, just like that, making a little miniature wing. And then come back with the first part we started when we had that very first pinch twist we put. This is going to twist into that pinch twist, just like that. And then make the little airfoil, the spoiler you have on the back of the dragster. Now we're going to come back to our other 160 that we had left over. And you're going to take and twist into this front pinch twist we have on the other end here. Secure that in place. And now you're going to come at about 6 or so inches, maybe 7. Make 2 small pinch twists, or 1/2-inch bubble, pinch twist, another 1/2-inch bubble, pinch twist, and come out straight from that. Go about another 4 inches. Make a bubble and make another pinch twist. And then we're going to make another spoiler like the one that's on the front of the dragster. Go ahead and make 2 pinch twists. It'll help it stay flat. Sometimes I do this and it works a little better. So, like you were making the wings of an aircraft, make your little bubble, Take another the same size, twist it into those 2 pinch twists, and then do the same on the other side. Twist that in there. And then this excess we'll just take off and secure it in there nicely. And now we have our front spoiler. And now we're going to take and go ahead and put our cockpit on here. Glass over the cabin where the driver sits. So take, pardon me. Sorry about that. Now you're going to take and twist this into either side. It doesn't matter which side you start with. Twist it into 2 of the pinch twists in the main body there. And hide that. And then come over to the other pinch twist, twist it in again. And then just take that excess off. And secure that. By the way, in case you hadn't noticed, this is a very long car, as rail dragsters are. If you're not familiar with rail dragsters, you're missing out on some really fun racing. But that's another story. We're not going to go there. So now, let's come back and go ahead and put our back wheels on. Those that we had made before. And those are going to twist into this pinch twist we have back here. Working with 646s is really challenging to say the least. Just twist that completely around until it comes out the other side again. To lock it in place. Now you want to take and try to position those 2 pinch twists in the middle there to hold those wheels sort of flat and out to the side. So there's your back wheels. Now all we've got to do is add our front wheels up here, and our dragster will be ready to go. So now we're going to take our silver 160 that we had, and what we're going to do is make spoked wheels for the front. So what you want to do, not sitting crooked, straighten up, make about a 3/4 to no more than a 1-inch bubble, and then make another one the same size, and lock those 2 together. And then make another one. We're going to make 3 pairs of these, all locking into that middle, just like that. So we've got 2 now, 1 more pair that is, so 2 more bubbles, all about the same size. Lock them all in, and what you've got there, those are going to be spokes for your front wheel. Now we're going to take and kind of soften that, especially these silvers, the metallics you need to work a little bit. Go ahead and twist about a 1-inch bubble, and then another bubble about the same size. And then if you want to let go of that one there, it's fine, because we can always refind it. And we're going to repeat the same process that we did. We're going to make another set of spokes, so about a 3/4 inch bubble, another one, like a pair of them, lock them together, another pair, lock them together as well, and then our third pair, lock them together. So you've got your 3 sets of spokes. And I'll spin a couple of them around to kind of lock them and take this excess off. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie this because there's not as much to lock it into up here. So you've got 3 sets of spokes on either side. I'll come back and retwist that middle one there. And then that twist there is going to go into these front 2 little twists on our 160, the front of our dragster. Want to kind of turn everything where it's all facing the right way. And now for the wheels up here, you want to turn those 2 pinch twists so they're facing in the same way as the dragster so it'll hold straight. Turn our spoiler straight. Now we're going to take our black 160, soften it a little bit, and you'll want to measure a bubble that's going to come completely around this. And you've got 2 options at this point. You can do what I'm about to do and just pop this piece out here, but you want to keep the rest, and then just tie the 2 ends together and have your joint, or you can put a pair of pinch twists in there and lock back into that. I just work this way. I'm sure how long it's going to be. Okay, there's my bubble. Do that. And go ahead and tie that off. And then we'll need another bubble the same size because the other spoke should be approximately the same size. So we'll get our other piece here. Same thing. So now we've got two bubbles that should reach around those just right. So what you want to do is bring these two ends together and tie them off. Cut the excess off there. Wheel number one. Same with the other. Trim that as well. Wheel number two. And then these should fit nicely over your spoke. And by having them a double, they'll kind of rest on that. Kind of round it out a little bit. Same on the other side. And if you want, you can use a glue dot to secure that in place. And then turn it up. And you've got a top fuel dragster. There you go.